What would you have me do? To the skies! To the skies! I stand ready. At once. You'll never win!
Let it show!
Ow! Embarrassing.
That's how it's done! I did it! No, I won't lose! You're nothing. This should be quick.
I need your strength.
Upon your flesh!
As the wind. Predictable.
Sit!
Regrettable. We make a great team.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
Witness true chivalry. I'll not let Clive outdo me. At once.
At your service. Understood.
Do you realize who you defy? Bowing out already? A lacking bout, frankly. Your will shall be done. As decreed.
I hope I can help. I stand ready. Sir.
A futile endeavor. Perfection.
Behold my might!
Allow me.
Just relax.
Was never in doubt. Is that all? Do you realize who you defy? A lacking bout, frankly.
I ride for Cornea.
What would you have me do? Understood. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
I'll not let Clive outdo me. I depart anon.
I won't lose!
About time you showed up. I've been ready to hit something all day.
It's not personal.
Don't get any ideas! Sit! Fairies of this land. kids are stronger than they look.
Good, Griffin! In perfect sync.
Damn. Not my best gamble.
Fetch me the axe, Elaine.
Whoa, hold on there, lady. At least let a guy beg for his neck, will ya? I was just putting you to a little test, that's all. No bad blood, I swear it.
And what about the blood of your men? Do you feel nothing for those you've lost?
Doesn't matter what I feel. Tears won't bring him back. But listen, I'm all in on this liberation of yours. I'll have my gang clear the city. Cut ties with the Emperor, too, while we're at it. The only boss I'm willing to die for is you, Chief.
The man will say anything to save his own skin. I'll leave his judgment to you, Elaine.
You're welcome amongst us, provided you swear to never treat our lives the same callous way you did your own.
Sounds like my read on you was right, then. You got a kind soul under all that armor and formality. Anyway, might be a hard sell with the way things turned out, but I know my way around a sword better than most. This bet'll come good, trust me.
Looking to beat the heat, are we? Let me know what you need. You're gonna...
Well, I could eat this forever.
Better have some before it's gone.
Maybe we could come again sometime.
Feel free to...
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Be wait.
To the skies! I stand ready. Sir.
Witness true chivalry.
I'm in their firing range.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Vanquished.
Best be careful.
What are your orders, my prince? I'll not let Clive outdo me. At once.
I'm in their firing range.
Your will shall be done. Do you realize...
No mercy!
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Is that all? What are your orders, my prince? I depart anon.
I'll take wing! My body aches. Understood. I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
Do you realize who you defy? Vanquished. I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Standing by. This should be quick. I did it!
Your will shall be done, as decreed.
There's time yet to claim victory.
A futile endeavor. A lacking bout, frankly.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Much obliged. Much obliged. Be waiting.
Not another step, if you don't want it to be your last.
Please. My family lives just a few houses over. If I'm going to die, I'd rather it be by their side than trapped like an infested bird in a cage.
All of you, back to camp. And those who've come into town. Well, you know what happens next.
That's the last of the poor souls. Not a one slipped past us.
The day will come when we look back at this, all of this, and feel we made the right decision. It has to, doesn't it?
Another of your recruits, and from the same squadron, too. Most of them caught it on their way back to the encampment, or so I've heard. You had no choice, my lady.
Don't touch the bodies. I'll have an undertaker dispose of them as soon as I'm able. This foul disease has blighted our land for far too long. It may have ravaged half this town once before, but never again. No matter what that takes.
Some claim this illness is actually a noxious gas exuded from the mouth of any who speaks poorly of Zenoira. Yet others seem to believe it's a curse placed on us by the savage beast folk of the northern reaches.
Lunacy and hysteria, every word. Round up anyone that espouses these theories and snap them out of it. Similar superstitions took hold when the outbreak first arose 6 years ago, bringing complete and utter chaos with them. But I won't let it happen again. We'll quash the rumors and keep hold of what precious order we can. How fare the health inspections?
Not well, ma'am. Especially among the merchants. They take issue with our examining their wares at every border crossing.
Then they're free to take issue straight to the local jail. I'm sure the guards will be more than happy to lend an ear. Oh, and be doubly thorough with anyone approaching from the south. The spread down there is nigh unchecked, or so I hear.
Lady Hilda! The rebel army has been sighted in our vicinity, ma'am!
As if one pounding headache weren't enough. Prepare for combat, men. We must defend this fragile order at all costs.
tell me if anyone needs, I'll help however I can. I understand. To the skies! At your service. Sir. I'll take wing. What would you have me do? Understood. Face me and be cut down.
Be cleansed.
You little...
A regrettable end.
Now! Better keep this going!
In his royal name.
Dead and buried. I stand ready. Understood. I hope I can help. I'm on my way. Do you need a healer? I'll do it. No mercy.
I'll not relent!
Deal me in!
I did it! Victory is ours. At your service. At once. I'll do everything I can.
At least try.
We can do this! Yield! Raging storm.
Not finished yet.
What a joke.
I'll heal you. Did I manage to help? That's one defeated.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
In service of the royal family.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
So, you've returned.
I have.
Come with me, Prim. Away from this plague-ridden place.
And forsake all those who suffer? They need the balm of faith, now more than ever.
I knew you would say that. But what can your unicorn do for them exactly? All of us stand equal before the maw of pestilence. Kings will perish just the same as beggars and thieves. And faith is but a bandage dressed upon a mortal wound. You saw what happened 6 years ago. How quickly this world can sink into turmoil without authority to guide it, without order.
Stop talking for a second and listen, Hilda. I've been looking into the source of this plague, and the people of the church actually found something. It was deep in the ruins not far from here. A vast array of poisons, each one more deadly than the last. That, and a stockpile of arms bearing the Zenoiran crest.
A valiant attempt to pin this on our benefactors. You should know better than to believe every whisper you hear on the wind.
This isn't some backstreet rumor. Go and see for yourself if you don't believe me.
Enough. Either you join me, or you leave. And should you aim to disrupt the order I fought so hard to maintain, I'll have to punish you just like all the rest.
Wait, please!
I won't lose! In perfect sync. What would you have me do? Understood.
I'll prove my worth. Yeah! Prepare yourselves.
You drape yourselves in the cloth of heroes, yet threaten our fragile order with every step. 'Tis a crime I swear you'll answer for.
Hilda, must our path be stained with blood?
It would appear so. All that remains now is to walk it.
Let's have some fun.
Together now! Have my spear!
Better heal up.
You've missed! Submit!
If I may.
Lay down! Oh, embarrassing.
I can help.
Clouds above!
It seems I've let my fervor get the better of me.
This should help.
A flawless victory!
All for the sake of my healing.
A worthy foe. What shall I do? I depart. Consider it ours.
I shall hold nothing back. I've not chosen my grave yet. Awaiting your command.
Witness true chivalry. I'll not let Clive outdo me. At once.
This should be quick. I did it! I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
I'm ever in your service. Yeah!
You're nothing. Dead and buried. I stand ready. At once. You'll never win. Both of us are quite pleased. What would you have me do? To the skies!
Come. For For the liberation.
This should be quick. My griffin will get a treat for this.
I shall never fail. 'Twas fate which brought us here. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
I hope I can help. I'm on my way.
No mercy! Do you realize who you defy?
My arrows fly even farther now.
I take it you're the leader of the rebels, then. Do with me as you will. But allow me to speak first, if I may. The matter is a grave one.
Our ears are yours.
If the people of this land flee for fear of violence, the disease that has tormented us without rest will spread elsewhere. I suggest you inform them they will not come to harm, and seal the trade routes in and out of the territory at once.
The casualties of this scourge pile high indeed, my prince.
Yes, Zenoira has gouged deeper scars than I expected. Chloe, do as she's asked.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Hey! Wait for me!
You speak with a liar's tongue, Prince. This talk of scars will only sow worry and hatred.
If I may, madam. 6 years passed. Zenoira's conquest was halted at this very spot. Try as they could, there was no breaching Drakenhold's defenses. How then, nigh 5 moons later, did their forces grasp victory from the cold clutches of defeat?
The onset of the plague, of course. The affliction has spread its tendrils far and wide, always arriving but a moment ahead of Zenoira's advance. It's far too convenient to be coincidence.
As if I'd be swayed by such ludicrous tales. We've spoken long enough. If you plan to cut me down, I'd prefer you just get on with it.
Hilda, there's no foe more troubling than a skilled leader who commands the loyalty of her men. Were you to fight us till your dying breath, those who champion you would surely do the same. The Liberation can ill afford keeping such an enemy. But we would gladly count you as an ally instead.
You would count me a traitor. Whatever your claimed grievances with Zenoira, my trident stands ever loyal in her service. After all, I could never hope to preserve order in my ranks if I changed course with every shifting wind.
Then you leave me little choice. I shall see you relieved of that trident and retained under our supervision until the disease is driven back once and for all.
So be it. Now come. There'll be no point in barring the roads if we don't do it quickly.
almost isn't fair, you know?
Is there something I can help you with, Hilda?
I wanted to thank you for seeing my wyvern back safely.
Of course. We'd been looking after it as best we were able, but I was told the worm would heed none but you.
He is as blindly loyal as I am, yes. Prim, it was all there, just as you said. Proof of their foul experiments, buried in the darkest depths of those ruins. Everything's grown quite clear to me now. Zenoira has brought this misery upon our land.
Thank you for trusting me, Hilda.
And you, say you win, and cast off the chains that bind this land. What next? What becomes of Drakenhold?
We fight on. Not only for the sake of this kingdom, but for lasting order that rings out across Fevrith.
Order, That reminds me, that army of yours is little more than a disheveled tangle of limbs. You'll need far more agile battalions if you'll have any hope of overcoming Zenoira's might. Maybe you can start with one led by a talented worm rider.
If such a ride, you'll make a fine...
I suppose I... shall never reign again.
Thank you both for coming. I take it you are Prince Elaine, commander of the Liberation Army and rightful heir to Cornea's throne.
Indeed I am. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my king.
I am no king. Merely Gilbert for now. My coronation must wait until Castle Soldraga is ours once more.
Prince Gilbert, then. I've word that you request our aid?
Just so. Ever since my father's demise in the tragic campaign against Zenoira, I have devoted myself to but one cause. To gather what survivors clung to life and fight onward for the past, present, and future of Drakenhold. Yet the battle which saw us win back Baumrate claimed many of our finest men, and morale has suffered accordingly.
Hence you seek reinforcements?
Correct. It wounds my pride to admit it, but I would suffer any injury before I see my people suffer worse.
We march to vanquish Galerius and free all nations of Fevrith alike, including Drakenhold. We will join you.
You've quite the grand vision for yourself, seeking to unify the entire continent. And yet that vision is the beacon which draws soldiers to your ranks and fuels your army's unceasing advance.
'Tis but a dream for now, one that will remain as such unless we can recapture your palace.
Sorry to interrupt this little war council. I've got word from one of our scouts.
What is it?
Zenoira approaches the Colosseum, and they bring a battalion of some size with them.
How large, exactly?
Bit over 4 times our head count, if memory serves me right.
That's absurd. What shall we do, Prince Gilbert?
Unfortunate as it may be, we lack the time necessary for any sort of elaborate preparation. We'll have to make do with what personnel we have. The catapults around our Colosseum walls will prove vital as well. And scant as our defenses are, it seems I have no choice but to sortie myself. We halt their advance together.
Phew, that's most of it cleared out. Liza? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know... just making a bit of pocket change is all. Please don't tell the others.
I wouldn't dream of it. Assuming this shop of yours is legitimate, that is.
What kind of merchant do you take me for? It's all just trinkets and stuff I've picked up in the ruins. But if Magellan or the gang knew about this, I'd never hear the end of it. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that.
Don't worry. I'm good at keeping secrets. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. Though I don't have much worth buying.
This one here is gorgeous.
Oh, that old thing? I'll let you have it on the cheap if you want. End of day sale.
Really?
It'll just run you 5 mil, that's all.
That's a bit beyond my budget.
I'm only teasing. Cute girl comes walking into my stall and I just can't help myself. I was actually looking to offload the whole set. Go on and take them, free of charge.
Whoa. What is it?
Behind you.
She's huge.
Oh!
You two ever hear of manners? Though, I'll take that over the usual. Most people split the second they see me coming.
Can I help you with something?
Sure can. See, I'm new in town, looking for the Colosseum. But everyone I ask goes all wide-eyed and runs off. There is a Colosseum here, yeah?
There is. But I believe they've put competitions on hold until matters in the region improve.
I hear the Prince is always out for spare steel, though. Why not try there if you're looking for work?
I'm not looking. Prince might not be a bad idea, though. I'll see what I can squeeze out of him. Oh, and thanks.
What a woman.
won't find finer weapons in all of Draken. Much of people.
Onward, men. We surround what remains of Drakenhold's meager forces, and finish them here and now. We'll crush these rats in their own nest, and the rebels who join them too.
Prince Gilbert, there you are.
Ah, Leia. I was merely reminiscing for a moment. It feels scarcely appropriate to say, given the situation we find ourselves in. But I find it difficult to believe we prepare to fight arm in arm with the Cornian royal family.
I understand the emotion, Your Highness. After all, our kingdoms were locked in fierce rivalry for what seemed like centuries.
When Cornia fell to Galerius, my father hailed it as a precursor to our long-awaited ascendance. And the only reason he granted Virginia asylum was so that he could marry her off to my brother Ludwig. All part of some grand scheme to annex Cornia after he'd thwarted Zenoira. But we both know how the war effort went. My father lost his life in the battle, and Ludwig remains missing even now. Ascendance indeed.
Your Highness,
What? Is that it? Things were just getting good.
Behind me. Identify yourself this instant!
Name's Amalia. You wanna try me, girl? 'Cause I've been itching for a fight all day long. Too easy.
Can you stand, Leia?
I'm not finished yet.
Amalia, was it? State your purpose here.
Easy. I'm not gonna eat you. I heard there's a coliseum here. Fancy old place where all the strongest warriors can test themselves. Was hoping you'd open it back up again.
I can do that. Under one condition. A legion of Zenoiran soldiers descends on this city as we speak. Should you join the battle to defend it, and should we emerge with our lives, I would be more than glad to reopen the Coliseum.
Deal. Just now, I'm gonna hold you to it.
I suggest we think ahead.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. Allow me. Very well.
Allow me.
Your call.
I'll take wing. I'll handle this. To the skies. I won't lose. In perfect sync. You'll never win. I did it! This should be quick. In perfect sync.
Your will shall be done.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far. Understood.
I won't lose. I did it!
On it. Smart.
This should be quick. In perfect sync. I hope I can help. What would you have me do? Understood. I hope I can help. To the skies!
If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day. Face your demise. It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Reason rules the day. Allow me. To the next.
I'm here.
Your orders? A brisk flight.
I'm here.
Face me and be cut down.
No complaints here.
It seems you've misjudged me. You're nothing. Victory is ours. No mercy. It seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. You're nothing. Dead and buried. No mercy. Victory is ours. You're nothing. Dead and buried. Nowhere is too far. At your service.
Allow me.
Witness true chivalry. Your will shall be done. I depart anon.
Face me and be cut down. Victory is ours. Nowhere is too far. At once.
Barely any effort. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. A futile endeavor. I'll not let Clive outdo me. I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Vanquished.
Try and keep up. They never stood a chance.
I'll handle this.
I ride for Cornea. I'm ever in your service. Yeah!
I'm here.
Prepare yourselves. A worthy foe. I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Come then! My wyvern and I soar as one. Allow me.
Got the brains and the brawn.
Morale soars.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done. If you want me, then have me!
Be healed!
I'm coming for you! Go!
Learn your limits! To the next!
What shall I do?
Let me hit something.
What would you have me do?
A futile endeavor. A laughing bout, frankly. Your will shall be done. At once.
I stand ready.
In service of the Royal, what would you ask? Very well.
I shall teach you the lunacy of Vanquished. What are your orders, my prince? As decreed. This ground belongs to the Liberation.
I shall never fail. 'Twas fate which brought us here.
truly a stunning victory, my fellow prince. And it could never have been possible without your timely aid. Tales of your liberation army shall echo through a freed Fevrith for generations to come. I'm certain of it.
A word, Gilbert. Thank you for everything. I plan to leave Dragonhold and accompany Elaine on his quest to crush Zenoira. I won't be needing your protection anymore.
I have no objections. Though I imagine he may. You seem all too likely to give our fine prince here an unceasing migraine.
Nonsense. I soothe his worries, not inflict them. Ah, I see how it is. You're just nervous you'll get lonely in my absence. Go on, you can admit it.
You never cease to amaze me. As for you, Leia, I'd like you to lend your sword to their cause as well.
Are you certain, Your Highness?
How else would I be sure Virginia is behaving? Go. Look after her for me.
I'll allow it.
And you, Gilbert? What will you do now?
I shall move to bolster our ranks and sharpen our blades for the impending siege of Castle Soldraga. We dealt Zenoira a heavy blow this day. Yet it was merely one cobble on the much larger path toward Drakenhold's revival. The greatest battle lies still ahead, and we have much to prepare before it arrives.
Then we'll meet again ere our siege of Soldraga.
Indeed. In the meantime, I shall await you at Fort Chusa, to the southwest of the castle.
Sorry to butt in, little prince. I think you're forgetting something.
Ah, yes, the reopening of the Colosseum.
Forgive me the query, Lady Amalia, but you carry the strength of an entire company of knights solely on your shoulders. Do you not intend to put that to use for the sake of this nation?
Not really, no.
Perhaps a better question is, why do you so strongly wish to see the Colosseum renewed?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing to actually say it. But thinking about the fighters it'll bring, about the battles and the bloodshed and the brutality, it sets my mind racing.
You seek a test of strength, then?
Yeah, that's not it. Well, you doing it or not?
I've no intention of going back on my word. The Colosseum's doors will open once more.
Good kid. And hey, if you want me that bad, you know where to find me. Beat me in a fight, and I'm all yours.
We're ready to depart whenever you give the word, Your Highness.
Good. But I've been wondering, have either of you seen Berengaria?
I'll find her. Who knows what trouble she's getting up to.
Our hopes of slaying the prince have been well and truly foiled. And the blame lies squarely on your neck, Berengaria.
This neck is yours to throttle no longer. And Zenoira's woes are sweet music to my ear. But not as sweet as your dying breath will be.
Ren!
Travis, what are you doing here?
What impeccable timing. Enough of this little performance, General. Cut the boy down and return to my side.
Is he telling the truth? Have you been working with them?
I'd never. Not anymore.
You've left yourself wide open, fool!
Travis!
No! Such a simple woman you are. That you'd shield your dear brother was an all too predictable outcome. You're nothing. No threat to anyone now. If you won't obey my choice, force will have to suffice.
Looking to beat the heat, are we? Let me know what you need. Well, doesn't this look good?
A more pleasant meal than I'm used to these days.
Feel free to...
You won't find finer weapons in all of Draken. Much obliged. Much obliged. Be waited.
Victory is assured! I have you!
Regrettable end.
Spirits of the wind!
Thunder.
Seems we've done it!
Got nothing but the best here, champ. So, you...
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Much obliged. Be